Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here to do my review of Love After Lockup, Season 4, Episode 5, Get Right or Get Left.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop.
auntie that's everybody needs.
You can make this up. Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and lives, sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, hello everybody and welcome back. And this is Auntie. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. To all of my nieces and my nephews and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. If I had to rate, I'm trying to be calm. If I had to rate this episode of Love After Lockup, Season 4, Episode 5, Get Right or Get Left, I will rate this episode a B+. Let me know down in the comment section where you will rate this episode of Love After Lockup. Y'all, let's get into this new guy, Chaz and Branwen. Where the whole middle of the season did these mofos come from? I was like, wait a minute. Where did these people come from? Where? Who's Chaz? Chaz just popped out from nowhere. Now, this is another one of my shirts that's in my Teespring collection. You're the licking windows kind of crazy. And as you can see, this mofo is sitting on, wait a minute, let me get, this mofo is sitting on the bus, okay? This is a bus window, and he's licking it, okay? Go down to the bottom of this video and you will see my Teespring store and you can purchase this shirt there, okay? You're the licking windows kind of crazy, okay? Okay. But y'all, where did this mofo come from? I was like shocked that he was there, that he just came from out of nowhere. I was like, what is really going on here? So we meet him. We don't know much about him. We know that he's a computer geek by day and a rock band 1970 circa by night. And that he is dating a beautiful inmate in jail by the name of Branwen. This mofo got a boatload of bull going on with him. And he is short. And when he met this girl on Paper Dolls, which is a website that prisoners use in order to meet men, he thought that she was too good to be true. He thought she was too beautiful for him. But he reached out to her anyway. He said he had an opportunity to Skype with her or talk to her some kind of way. And he found that she was as beautiful as she said she was. This mofo has been married 4 times. The first wife, he said, they didn't get along. The second wife, it just didn't work out. The third wife, they didn't get along. And the fourth wife died. If he marries this girl, Baldwin, who he tells his friends and his mama that he's going to marry her to make it easier for her to come and live with him, she will be his fifth wife. Now, look, I deal with numbers. Numbers don't lie. 4 marriages, you are the common denominator. We can multiply this, subtract this, divide it. I don't care how you slice it. Mofo, you are the common denominator in this freaking storyline. There is absolutely something wrong with this crazy mofo right here. Just him alone sending the girl allowance and playing with the band. He's a military guy. Like, I think the worst is yet to come with this. The jury is still out. He just came out of nowhere. Y'all explain to me what the hell is happening with this situation, because this is a situation for sure. The next couple I want to talk about is Lacia Antoine. Now, as we know, the last time we saw Lacey, she was in a restaurant getting cussed out by Antoine's mother. Whether she was drunk or not, she said, my son is a savage, okay, nasty, boozy, ratchet, okay. The mother has already said that the son ain't about nothing. He been dogging her out, talking about her. Okay, y'all. Oh, God, we are talking about her behind her back, and he ain't about nothing. He ain't about nothing. And then he coming home to her. Now she goes and picks this little mofo up, right? She's all excited and stuff. She's about to bring him home. She put some food together and all of that stuff, because she's got a little road trip that she's got to take, and she's going to be staying in a hotel. Antoine gets up out of jail, honey, and he looked like a kid. He said that he has been in and out of jail just about all his life. Did he say he got his first felony at 5? So he is, what do you call that? I can't remember what you call it, but he's going back to prison. He indicated out of the 3 years that he was in jail, 2 of them he spent in solitary confinement because he wanted to be by himself. This mofo absolutely is off the chain. He gets in the car with her. She's talking to him, and he has this ill type of persona or type of, it was just almost like she was grossing him out. Just the very thought of her touching him, talking to him was just grossing Antoine out. And I was like, does he really like women or no? Like, there was just something about him. When she kissed him, she asked him for a kiss and he gave her a kiss. He wiped that joint off. She said, did you wipe off my kiss? He said, yeah, because it was too wet. He is going to be back in jail in no time flat because, yes, that's the name of it, Miss Sonia. He's been institutionalized. He is not going to be able to make it out here in the real world. Like, I'm sorry, Lacey, but he's not going to be able to make it. She's all excited. She has all of these high hopes about this relationship between the two of them. And I'm telling you right now, honey, it is not going to work between the two of them. She can give it up. She just can absolutely Give it up. The next couple that I want to talk about is Kayla and Martell. Martell is playing the dog duke out of Kayla. Martell caused a cotton freaking argument, in my opinion, with Kayla so that he can go and spend the night with the girl he really wanted to be with. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. I don't need to phone a friend, and I don't need to. This mofo caused this incident with her so that he could go where he really wanted to go. Because when this mofo came back, he said, I was with, a buddy or uncle or whatever, and I'm telling the truth. No, if you tell the truth, just tell the truth. This girl got this apartment for him, moved away from her family. Her family doesn't even know that she is gone. He comes into the apartment and he starts picking because he has talked to her for what, 18 years. So he already know what's going to trigger her and what's not. He talked about that dirty house. He embarrassed her in front of the cotton freaking cameraman and in front of us, calling her a nasty girl. Okay. And so he knew that she was going to get riled up, that he was going to say he didn't want to deal with it. He was going to leave and go stay where he wanted to stay. That's my opinion about it, y'all. Let me know down in the comment section what y'all think. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I hitting the nail on the head? He comes back the next day as if nothing has happened. And he ain't got an apology or nothing else in his mouth for this cotton freaking girl. And she let him in off of, we've been together and we've been through so much for so long. Ain't no need. What? This mofo has disrespected you, talked to you any kind of way, and came back up in the cotton freaking apartment with just like he did nothing. Like she owed him an apology. This mofo was coming up in the food talk in the house, and she's gonna, tell him about, ask him about the situation, and that he embarrassed her, and he was like, I ain't embarrassed you. I didn't disrespect you. She was like, you did disrespect me. So the two of them are going back and forth about the disrespect and all of that kind of stuff, and he don't feel like he wrong. And she gonna go in the kitchen and be like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead on and put this to the side or whatever. What do you want to eat? He said some cotton freaking Alfredo from the club. Bitch, is the club open in the morning? What club is open early in the morning? Or did he come mid-afternoon? Or did he come, at high tea? Or did he come late in the evening? Because what club is open and available for you to go and get some cotton freaking Alfredo? You talk about disrespectful. You talking about not coming up in my house. She's going to sit up there and say that she sacrificed and got all of this stuff for him. He don't care nothing about it because he feel like he privileged. He feel like he got the whole, the whole world in his hand. He feel like he got all his support, all this. He was talking about all the people that were supporting him while he was in jail. Boy, bye. He's a disrespectful, gossiping mother, too. Because while she left out the cotton freaking house, because of course she was mad all over again. When she left out the house, he was sitting there on the phone, kicking the bobo with one of his friends, talking about, this is petty and it ain't worth it. So he apologizes for embarrassing her, but tells her, if you expect an apology from me about the disrespect, you'll never give one because I didn't disrespect your ass. Martell got secrets. He got a hidden agenda and some more stuff. Why is he fucking with her? If you don't like her and you don't want to be with her, Martell, leave her alone. Because that's where I see you going. He don't care nothing about this cotton freaking girl. Could care less about her. So I don't understand why he's doing what he's doing. Because it's obvious from the look on his face that he don't have no respect for her. He gonna come to her house with a cotton freaking dining room table. And that's your peace offering? That's your peace offering, to bring a dining room table? Something that's gonna benefit you when you want to come over here and have your car parties? Bitch, I'm telling you, she just as dumb as she's dumb to me. Kayla, I'm sorry, baby. You just as dumb as you want to be. Y'all, who's the next person? We didn't see anything from Rick and Raiden, Tiffany, and Kevin. So last week we watched as Kevin and what was his name? Curtis get up in each other's face. He puts his chin out there. And Kevin knocked his ass out. I'm talking about Young was like, first of all, he put his arms behind his back, which already gives you a disadvantage because it make you weak. That means you got all this pressure up in your throat. He took and hit him. Shorty said, wait, hold on. Let me take my glasses off. He got his hands behind his back. He said, man, if you don't back up, I'm going to knock your ass out. He put his head up like that. He said, Shorty hit that cotton freak in the curb like he hit that asphalt like a skateboard, bitch. He was on that joint like toe his head up. Young had an egg that was Young had an ostrich egg. His head was busted, arms tore up. Kevin get in the car after he realized what he did. Had his little cigarette. Was like, I got to get up out of here. I'm about to go to jail. Young did this in front of the halfway house. They got fake cops out there because he should have been arrested. They trying to get him up off the ground. He said, oh, no, he ain't knocked out. He just faking. He down there sleeping. While Kevin gets in his getaway car with his cigarette. He didn't even let them mofos get him up off of the cotton freaking ground before he was backing the fuck up out of there and calling his mama. Hey, Ma. Yeah, I think I'm going to go into jail. The mother was like, what's going on, baby? I mean, you know what's going on. He was like, yeah, I knocked that mother out. You know, what you think I should do? I should come to your house. The mother said, now, well, hold up now. I don't know if that's such a good idea. Don't bring your ass around here. Had the neighbors peeking out the blinds looking at the police coming to lock you up from my damn house. You know what you need to do is go home, mellow out or something, or turn yourself in. But bitch, I don't think it's a good idea for you to be coming down to mama's house because I got to play bridge with them bitches. Okay. We play bridge every Wednesday, and I don't know if it's a good idea for my girlfriends to be seeing you outside of my house getting locked out, and everybody wonder what's going on. You understand what I'm saying? Because Barbara and Helen and them, you know what I'm saying? They gossipers. And I don't need the gossip to be about me this way. My mama said, oh no, hell no, don't come over here. Don't bring your ass over here. This mofo was so knocked out, he didn't even realize what happened. He had no fucking idea that he had gotten his ass knocked out. He didn't even remember that Kevin was there. He didn't remember a goddamn thing. They like, are you okay? Are you okay? He like, yeah, I'm okay. Like, what happened? Like, what? Like, this motherfucker was laying on the ground, y'all, dead to the bed. And when I say dead to the bed, bitch, I'm talking about he was down there like, they was dragging him. Are you all right? They took and called the daggone paramedics, took his keys up out of his. He was so daggone disoriented that they had to take the keys up out of his ignition. This mofo thought he was going to get away. And guess where Tiffany was? In the back of the van. Tiffany ain't even come out there to try to save his ass or nothing. Tiffany didn't care nothing about that. She thought that Kevin did was sexy. She used that mofo to make him jealous so she can get what she wanted to get out of him because she know how stupid both of them are. Tiffany set this up. She comes up out of that joint knowing that Kevin gonna be down there, knowing she called a little high school guy. And he was so enthusiastic and excited about the cotton freaking, relationship starting off and everything. This mofo had every high school dream that he could have of being with her. And she used the dude out of him. And this mofo done got knocked out. Knocked Curtis' ass out. Knocked him out. This motherfucker was like, I don't understand, where my keys are. He hop out the van. They like, whoa, whoa, whoa. He's stumbling and everything. You know what I'm saying? I got to get my hat. They was like, oh, we thought, bitch, we thought you wanted some more because at this point you almost got your ass rolled over because Kevin done rolled up out of there. Kevin didn't even care if he rolled over him. He just didn't want to go with the police. So I wonder what kind of record he got. Okay, this just goes to prove, in my opinion, that this mofo got a record because he was absolutely evading arrest. Oh yes, he was, and thought that his little getaway joint was gonna be his mama house and mama nams. Mom said, "Nah, hell no, you ain't coming over here." Meantime, in the between time, he's so fucked up that they had to call an ambulance. They put him in the ambulance so that they could, see whether or not he was all right, check his vitals and everything, because this mofo was toe up. They let him get back in the car, but when they pulled him out the car, the producer didn't give a damn. He was in there adjusting. One of the producers and cameramen was in there adjusting the cotton freaking camera, and they didn't give a flying freak about this dude. I thought that was cold-blooded. This mofo still disoriented, don't know where the fuck he is. It don't know whether or not it's Monday or Sunday, don't know whether or not it's night or day, bitch. And they in there adjusting cameras up on his cotton freaking windshield. I said, son of a, they don't care nothing about these people. And Tiffany's sitting in the back. Why? Why didn't she get out? Even when Kevin left, why she didn't get out? Because this was all a game. A foolish game that she was playing. So she gets out gets Curtis and tells Curtis she don't want him. I thank you for all this, but I ain't ready for all this. And then guess what she does? She calls Kevin because Kevin knocked him out. She thought that Curtis was going to do something. Curtis ain't do nothing, so she got turned on by Kevin, and now she want Kevin to come and get her because she said, I guess he's stuck with me now. So this mofo sitting up in his car got a busted ass head, a knot on his head, all kinds of skid marks, and skin burnt up off of his face, all off his arm, his shoulders, it's everything. And he's sitting up in the car crying brokenhearted because Tiffany done left and told him drop her off on the curb. Drop her up on the curb because she gonna have Kevin come get her. Oh, Tiffany gonna get hers. Oh, there is a such thing called karma. And karma's gonna bite her in the ass. The next person that I want to talk about is Taylor and Chance. Taylor has made one of the biggest mistakes of her motherfucking life. And unfortunately, I don't even feel sorry for Taylor. Because Taylor is a hot mess, and I hate to say it, but her kids is out of control. She don't have no control over her house. Over her kids, they ain't got no manners. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna say their names, but the kids ain't got no mother manners. None. They have no discipline whatsoever. I don't know when the last time she spanked somebody's ass, other than Chance, because her kids are disrespectful. They all over the place. Their mouths is too smart. They being heard and seen, bitch. Get your kids under control, Taylor. This is ridiculous. She just recently did an interview with some YouTubers, and she was talking about all the hate mail she get. All the people who are commenting about her bringing that man in there with her kids. Well, I don't know where the lie is. Because you brought this mofo in the house who automatically resents your sister. He ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of but yours. And you gonna sit there and do Barbie like this? Hashtag save Barbie. You done threw Barbie in the trash for this trash, in my opinion. Your little disrespectful little kids. I cannot stand disrespectful children like that. They all over the goddamn place. And she wants her sister to watch her kids, not so she can go out and do something meaningful, so she can go and have sex with Chance, ride around and find a hole in the wall or a hole in the woods, so she can have sex with Chance. If your kids had some daggone bedtime schedules, you could get it on at night. But since you ain't got them on no bedtime schedule and they bouncing off the mother roof, you can't get it on. So they go and she's talking about, I feel like a teenager riding around with him trying to find a place to go and have sex. They pulls up in front of somebody's cotton freaking graveyard. She's talking about saying, yeah, I just passed my grandfather. He said it's a whole bunch of grandfathers out here. And I'm sure that they said, yeah, man, go ahead on and hit that. Before she leaves, the kids is all in the kitchen, all up in their business, all over the place. Yeah, I said it because it's my opinion and I'm entitled to it. The kids are all over the motherfucking place. He ain't got no respect, but she gonna go and ask Barbie, Barbie, you mind watching the girls for me while me and Chance go out? Barbie said, I got them. Barbie been up in the room. Barbie ain't been filming. Something else is going on because Barbie's not filming. They come back to the house from having sex in the cemetery. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the kids is bouncing all over the furniture. They got the pillows all piled up. They jumping from sofa to chair to sofa, from the sofa to the love seat, from the chair to the love seat. They got all over the place. They tearing the joint up. And so she's like, no, it's not cool. Don't jump off the sofa. So since when they start jumping off the sofa? Because this couldn't be the first time that your kid's been jumping off the sofa, Taylor. But you embarrassed in front of Chance. And the first thing she sees is, where's Bobby? She goes to Bobby's door. Bobby, have you been watching the kids? Because they are out here tearing up the furniture. Bobby said, I came out there and checked on them twice. First we was in the kitchen. And then, I came on in the room and everything. So Chad's going to say, well, what's the need of having Barbie here? Her services are no longer available. We don't need her services no more. He just waiting. He waiting to have something on Barbie so he can get Barbie up out of there. Barbie said, I ain't watching their little badasses all night. So you can go and screw at screw? But Bobby, you was wrong though, because if you told the sister that you was gonna watch them little badass little kids, you gotta keep your eye on badass little kids like that. And then when the daughter is sitting up there talking, they're having a grown-up conversation. The daughter said, this is my mother's house. My mother make the rules in here. She didn't correct the little girl. She sat there and let Chance say that Bobby is no longer watching the kids. And she said she wished that he had given her opportunity to have this conversation away from the kids. But you ain't check his ass. You ain't checked him yet. And here he is sitting on the sofa like he's King Kong up in this. And your girls are sitting up underneath him. The fuck is wrong with you? You talking about the comments and the feedback that you getting from the fans is harsh because they talking about your kids, but don't you see yourself? Everybody can't be wrong and you right. This mofo was sitting around your children like it's a harem. In my opinion. Your kids are popping off in adult conversations and you don't correct their asses. But still, you want Barbie to be, what do you want Barbie to be? So they go in the room, the two of them, and guess where the kids at? Still not being monitored. How dare you come home from being with your man at the gravesite, having sex, and you walk out on your own fucking kids? I didn't see you watching your kids. You immediately went into the room with Chance. Immediately. And you left them. And then they sitting up in there talk about Bobby. And Bobby said, bitch, I ain't do nothing no different than what y'all do. Y'all don't wash their asses, but you want me to watch them. Bobby heard everything y'all said. And Bobby wasn't wrong because your asses went right in that room and closed that door. And your kids had just been tearing up your house. If you gave a fuck about it, you would have made sure they went to bed. Now, I know we don't see everything, but bitch, Bobby bust you out because Bobby said, bitch, I ain't doing nothing that you don't do with your own damn kids. You're letting this mofo come up in your house and disrupt order. You have put this man in front of not only Bobby, but your kids. And then you gonna sit in there and fuss with Bobby. He was like, you gonna say that, this is your house. So, you run it the way you want to run. She said, no, a 5-year-old said that. And he said, and you didn't correct her. That's the only thing he's ever said right. You didn't correct her little ass. And you should have checked her. And when you get older, honey, let me tell you something. They're going to run circles around your ass. They're going to triple team you. Because what you don't stop and you don't correct now, you better believe, honey, when they get in puberty and they want to do what the fuck they want to do, they going to do what the fuck they want to do. Because it's obvious to me, in my opinion, that they don't have no discipline, no order up in that house. None of them. None of them. What you saying, doctor? We got a doctor in the house. What you say? And let's be clear, those girls may have wanted attention from their mother, not him or her sister. Bam. Because see, you want somebody come in there and replace it. And see, you two-faced it because you sat there and talked about Bobby like a dog, but still and yet you using Bobby as a babysitter. But then you went and told him that she don't do nothing. So you causing chaos and confusion in your own damn home with your unruly ass children, in my opinion. The hell, they jumping up over the sofas and stuff like that, and you acting like this the first time they ever did something like this. These girls was comfortable. They knew where to put the pillows and everything. They knew how high to jump. They knew whether or not they could do a dip dive or a slide up on them on that cotton freaking cheap ass furniture you had up in that house. Gonna sit up there and try to blame Bobby for that. Let me move off of her and get on to Cotton freaking Harry and Andy. Talking about another mother. Bitch, I can't. But when we met Fatima had it together. Fatima told her daughter, you need to take this little game and go on somewhere and play. But we see Indy dragging her daughter here, there, little, everywhere. Just dragging her ass through everything. Got this mofo in the car smoking around the girl and everything. Got the little girl getting her little secondhand smoke like a mother. All for it ain't nothing that Harry can do that she will not go with. She's dragging this baby to the cotton freaking fortune teller, to the crystal ball reader, to the tarot card reader. She got this little girl going to the... What my shirt say? I need to send one to Indy. What my say? My shirt say? You're the licking windows. Kinda crazy. Where hasn't this baby been? This baby going everywhere. She's listening to every conversation. She know everything that's going on. A baby. Indy gets her ass up in the morning and decides she's going to go and see a psychic. She know this month Harry don't have a driver's license, but she allows him to drive her car. They get pulled over in the car, and the police officer has to tell her what to do. He got to tell you to be right. You need authorities. When you got all this family support, your mother is a PI. Your sister and your brother all seem to have their heads on straight, but it takes law enforcement to make you do the right thing. You're licking windows. So the police officer has to tell her, you sit your licensed ass in the driver's seat and drive. I'm going to give him a citation. So they're driving to go and see a psychic. They get to the psychic's house, and guess who comes through the door? The little girl. The little girl's at the psychic shop with them. For her to find out whether or not they're going to get married and have kids. Harry keeps saying, I love Indy with all my heart. But he ain't not one time said I'm in love with that girl. On the way over to the place, she's worrying about whether or not he's been cheating on her. He's sick of hearing it. He don't want to marry her no time soon. So they sitting down with the psychic. Harry done already said, half the time you tell him everything. So they're sitting down with the psychic. And the psychic was like, I see anger. I was having a lot of anxiety before y'all got here. It wasn't that the producers told me that y'all was going to be late because y'all got pulled over. No, the producers did not call me and tell me that y'all were going to be late for the appointment and that the reason why you were late is because you got pulled the fuck over and you running behind schedule, but please leave your office open for them. But you supposed to have been psychic and knew, I had some kind of anxiety. Yeah, we got pulled over by the police. Bitch, the producers already called her and told her that allegedly, in my opinion. So the psychic's like, I feel anger. So her, Indy, and the little girl gonna go, I said, the little girl knows too much. She knows too much. She's seen too much. She's heard too much. The little girl all up in the business. Because she's everywhere. Children deserve to be children. In a loving, disciplined, controlled, stable environment. We owe that to our children. She said, I'm getting anger off of you. And he was like, I ain't angry about nothing. She was like, oh, okay. So, you are angry. And he was angry because he sat there last week and cussed his mother out. He told his mother how hurt he was and disappointed he was and how angry he was and how disconnected he was from his mama because of what she did in the past as they were growing up. Thank you so much. These are my real nails. I just got to get them done, okay? But yes, thank you. I did see your comment. Thank you. So this mofo sits there and is combative with the psychic because he don't believe it. I want to know whether or not we gonna have kids and we gonna get married. Harry said, you better get right or you gonna get left. I said, bitch, that's a t-shirt coming to y'all soon. You better get right before you get left. He said, I ain't marrying her. She don't know me. He said, we've been getting connected with each other through text messages and JPEG, bitch. He said, I will not be marrying her. Then they come out the psychic office and he gets a phone call. Hey, he said, hold on, wait a minute, hold on. That's my probation officer. Hold on for a minute. Yeah, hello. Hey, so where you at? He's like, I just left the psychic office. You by yourself? No, I'm with Andy. What's up? All right, then. Yeah, I'm going to see you later. That wasn't Fatima. Because, honey, when he got to Fatima house, there was a whole different voice. So he's still fucking with somebody. And guess what she believes? According to what came out of her mouth, she believes it's unconditional love. You heard me. Unconditional love. So what's the need of her worrying about whether or not he's cheating or not? Because she got unconditional love for him. You can't love a person, she says, when they doing right. You gotta love them when they doing wrong too. So she drives him over to his baby mama house. How about I didn't even know he had a baby? This was the first and I heard it. I ain't never know the mother had a baby. So we goes up in there, honey, and it's the sound of blackness coming up in there. Fatima black. Black, fat black, big black, bold black, beautiful black. And a baby, was it Asia? Cuter than a button. Sitting on the sofa. Being a good girl. Oh, Ava, thank you. All excited. Hi, Daddy. That's our daddy. Mama said he was at superheroes camp. I said, we tell our kids in order to protect them. Superhero camp? So what's his superpower? Fucking people's lives up? What's Harry's superpower? What's his motherfucking superpower? Mama. Fatima. I know you want to protect your baby, but baby, you gonna have your daughter looking like a fool when she tell her friends when she come of age. Unless you correct that, Fatima, she gonna be looking like a fool with her friends, and everybody gonna know superhero camp equals jail. You need to give her another story. Give her another story. Okay, they reading you in the comments, Fatima. They said being super irresponsible. Okay, they reading you. They reading you. They reading your ass. I saw one other one on there. Where was it at? They reading your ass. But she was sweet. And she seemed very well behaved. So kudos to you, single mom. I know what the struggle is, single mom. Your house looked like it was haunted in a month. But you know what? You're doing the best you can. Because I said, if that don't look like a house off of Amityville Horror, bitch, I ain't never seen one. If that don't look like it's goblins and skeletons hanging off the porch at night, bitch, I ain't never seen one. The little girl was doing her little homework and all that kind of stuff. And Harry really seemed like he loved his baby. He said that everybody said that was his twin. They never tell no lie because that baby looked just like Harry. And this was the first time I saw Harry soft. And this is the first time I believe that Harry loved that baby. And this is the first time I believe that Harry really wanted to be right for his little girl. Harry, I believed you. But Fatima wasn't playing no goddamn way. Fatima was like, fuck what you heard. Where you paroled at? She said, my sister's house. Oh, she said, oh, okay. How you get over here? He said, my girlfriend. She said, oh, you got a girlfriend? Oh, okay. good for you. So how do you suppose you're going to be in baby Ava's life? He was like, what you mean? She was like, I mean, going to school, taking on some of these responsibilities, all that, all the stuff that a responsible father does. He was like, well, I mean, I could do it, I could do it. She was like, how? Fatima said he wanted to live one life and I wanted to live another one. And I want you in your daughter's life. But you gonna step up and you gonna step up right. And if you messing with some chick with 2 babies, how you feeling about that? He said, well, Ashley had 2 babies. She said, that ain't, no, I'm talking about mine. He said, I'm hoping one day y'all meet each other. Fatima said, not right now. And then Indy, is sitting out there thinking that Fatima want him. Fatima and her ponytail and her baby hair don't want him. Not one stroke of her cotton freaking toothbrush with the gel wants Harry. Fatima had that hair up in that ponytail, honey, and was looking cute. I rocks with you, Fatima. I absolutely rocks with Fatima. Fatima said, I got my shit together, and you going to have to get your shit together if you think that you want to be in this baby's life. We're not doing that meeting the girlfriend. I don't give a damn about her. What I care about is how you going to step up and be there for your child. But again, this was the first time I saw Harry have love and compassion. I really, truly believe he wants to be in this baby's life. And I hope if he doesn't step up for any other reason, that he steps up for his child. Because that little girl, when her mother told her to excuse her little ass self and go and play with that game, when they show her up on that cotton freaking camera, she was up on that game like this, bitch. The little girl had the game like this. She said, bitch, I don't see no evil. I don't hear no evil. And I don't speak no evil because I know that my mother will get evil and life is going to be different from what bitch. The little girl was like, bitch. Fatima's the kind of mother that you want for your kids. And Fatima wasn't taking no shit off of Harry. Anyway, that is the end of my review, y'all, of Love After Lockup. What the hell? Love After Lockup, Season 4, Episode 5. Get right before you get left, okay? Because a t-shirt is coming soon. I love y'all to pieces. Y'all have a great night on purpose. Thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all go ham in them comment sections because I know y'all want to. If you are with the replay crew, go ham in that comment section. Love y'all.